Okay. So, we good. We good. We are live and in living colour. Fun fact of this stream, because this now appears to be like a trend, like a thing that I keep doing. So this stream, what did I do this stream? I'll tell you what I did this stream. I nearly went live with the Australia thumbnail. And the reason I nearly went live with the Australia thumbnail is because this is the Austrian Grand Prix. And I was like, you know, I call the files, you know, race name Ferrari stream. And I was like, huh, Oz, that must be right. That would have been embarrassing. Definitely not the worst thing I'd have ever done. Definitely not. Side note, I've just taken my glasses off, and my god, I can't even read my monitor. It's a joke. Genuinely the worst. So we need, or I need, to get my season back on track. I have been having the worst time. The worst. Now, I streamed Baku yesterday, and I was supposed to make the video on demand today, but there's some little sections out of that I want to cut out, and I haven't actually done that yet. So, I'm going to do that, and when that's done, I will publish that. So, that'll be published tomorrow, and then that means this will be... whatever. But the Baku one yesterday wasn't good. In fact, I mean, look, I can show you the history. Let me go to the laptop. Let me go to the laptop. Also, Red Bull brought another upgrade. Red Bull. They are stupidly fast. Stupidly fast. So it's... just no. Just no. If we have a little look at this season, this is this season so far. This season 3 of F1 2016 in the Ferrari, second fastest car on the grid currently. That's what I have to show for it. I have a 6th place, a 10th place, a win, and then just what? Monaco, my own fault. Canada, not my fault. Baku, kind of my fault. As such, the Drivers' Championship standings, Kimi Räikkönen has stormed away from us a little bit, and we not good. We not good, boys. We not good in the slightest. So, yeah, it is officially monkey butt ugly. So how's everyone doing? How is everybody doing? I feel like that's the important question. How is everyone doing on this fine Tuesday? I mean, it's evening in the old GMT, but how is it? How is it lunchtime? Lunchtime. Man, I could go for some lunch. I ate like an hour ago, and it was so good, and I could go for some more. I'm hopefully give this a hot minute. And hopefully we don't have what happened yesterday, where all of a sudden it's like, yeah, drop 500 frames. So that's why I'm just sort of sitting here just for a brief minute, just to allow things to simmer, relax. Everyone get in, everyone get relaxed, grab the popcorn, grab the beverages, and we can enjoy the F1 2016 stream. around Spielberg, the Red Bull Ring. Let's actually just quickly bring up the old task manager. Let's have a little look at the resources at the moment. Oh yeah, oh that's hot. That's a spicy amount of stuff. Wow, there's a lot of stuff running right now. Apparently, just system is using 1.2% of the processes of the CPU. A lot of it, obviously, is OBS right now. At least everything appears to be running solidly for once, which is nice. Right, let's jump into the old race weekend, shall we? Let's load into that. Oh yeah, I lost my English is hard. Like, hard. Don't jinx it. Ah, well, you know. Oh, I qualified second. I forgot to mention that. I qualified second. Second. So as always, when it comes to me getting a good qualifying position, means mucho grande bad for the race.
Oh, and of course, one of the finest high-speed racetracks on the planet. We're right in the thick of the season now, and the championship battle is hotting up. But if there's any race that stands to rip up the form book, it's this one. The Red Bull Ring then, 700 meters above sea level. This tough circuit may only have 9 corners, but they're fast and they're bumpy. It's a true test for any racing driver. We have 2 DRS zones, and watch out for overtakes into turn 2, as the uphill entry helps those trying to be the last of the late breakers steam up the inside. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson.
Well, let's get him to shut up. Let's not run through the grid order. So, we're going to start on the right-hand side. We're locked in to the ultra soft tyres, because that is what we set our best time on in Q2. Look at that's just a clusterfuck. Look at that. That's not a strategy. That's just what that is. That's a child when you give them some crayons, and that is a picture of a wall. That's what that strategy is. This one, much better in my personal opinion. Much better. I think the softs for like the second part don't really appeal to me. So let's edit this. Let's go. Can I switch? Can I then go supers for this? No. The mandatory tire is the super soft anyway. So that's, I think I've only got one. I can't like. Oh, well, hey, Mr. Low Rated. Thank you for coming in. I can't swap to the... I'm going to have to bring that back to like that. 25? 25? I don't reckon I can go to 7, you know. I reckon 6 is a better lap to pit. I did take care of the tyres quite nicely in Q2. So, one would assume that they've got a little bit of extra life in them. The only issue I have is good old Max Verstappen, who got pole position, is on the... he was able to qualify on the super soft tyre in Q2, and as such will have a durability advantage at the start of the race, so it's imperative for me to get ahead of him. But yeah, this one will be this one will be interesting. This one will be interesting. Based upon recent track records, we'll see how this one looks to go. I will be taking bets in the chat for where you reckon I'm going to finish. Or, in the case as Brooke has seen in the past 3, not finish. But, you know, we'll have a look. We'll see what is and what isn't possible. We've got both Red Bulls in front and behind on the harder tyre. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us. We've got Kimi Räikkönen behind in 4th, DNF or 1st. That's... You're giving me all or nothing. All or nothing there, Brooke. GameWebs, hello. How are you? How are you doing on this fine Tuesday, whatever time it is? I don't discriminate. I understand that you'll be in a different time zone. That's not even discrimination, but whatever. So Austria, 36 laps? 36 laps of the Red Bull ring. The Red Bull is the fastest car in this F1 2016 career mode. And they're both on the harder tyres at the start of the race. We shall see how this one goes. I'm not looking forward to it. Well, I say not looking forward to it. Brooks saying it's going to be all or nothing for me. I'm either going to win or die trying, apparently. But we start 2nd. We have the inside line going into turn 1. So does Kimi. This could just end in a catastrophic accident, which is kind of what I assume it's going to be. As the final few cars are lining up. Button qualifying 7th. Looking very nice for McLaren. Here we go then. Final cars looks to be finally getting in position. Hurry us up, boys. Ferrari's getting nice and hot. Here we go. To those lights. There's 5 of them. Away we go. Oh, Verstappen got a fantastic launch. Kimi Räikkönen looked to have bogged down. Ricciardo's on the outside. We have to worry about him more than Verstappen. Kimi's back in the pack. Verstappen got the best run possible. That was a long hold at the lights. A very long hold at the lights. But Verstappen got the best of us. We held off Danny Rick. And now it's about being able to jump on Max within these first few laps. Use the advantage that the ultra soft tyre gives us. Try and stay close to him. That Red Bull is just planted in these fast corners. And we're going to be getting some dirty air. Look at the understeer through the left-hander. We've kept it nicely though. Dropped Danny Rick a little bit. Massa's up to 4th by the look of it. Can we get a sniff at Verstappen into turn 1? I don't think we will. We've got a nice bit of slipstream on him though. It's about getting a good run through turn 1 because up the hill is a longer straight. Oh, we've got him. We're going to sit in the slipstream. We're going to edge closer, closer, pull to the inside. Slam the brakes at the 100-metre board. Hang him out to dry, hopefully. Oh, he was able to hold it around the outside. The traction on the ultra soft, so we've got him. Up into the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. Now we just have to defend. Going down towards turn 3. Aggressively on the inside. Hang him out to dry. There we go. Beautifully up into the lead. Now let's hope that we can stay here, or at least pull out a decent-ish advantage against the rest of the field. That's best case scenario. We've got to use these ultra softs because those guys, I would assume, are going to be running 2 sets of supers and then a set of hards. That would be my best guesstimate. Not a set of hards, sorry, a set of softs. The hardest tyre available. I'm going to drop it down to standard because we're already 2.5 laps down on fuel. I started 2 laps lower, but you know, this is a power circuit, and I think that's one of the few benefits we're going to have, at least in the early part of the lap, against the Red Bulls, because they are quicker in the middle. They'll be looking to come back at us as this stint goes on. Lap 3. They're already looking mighty into the braking zones, especially with those indicator arrows. I've got bad traction. Dipping my wheel in the grass. Verstappen's on the outside. Can he swing it all the way around? I don't think he can. Nope, he got on the marbles a little bit. Now he's got to worry about Danny Rick in his rear view mirrors. And we just need to concentrate and run our own race. Oh, then again we got... I didn't even see him, Max Verstappen. Oh, he forced me wide. Didn't even see him in my my right-hand mirror. I was busy looking over at my monitor. Didn't even see him. I'm so glad I looked back when I did at those indicator arrows. Danny Rick around the outside. No, the Red Bulls. They're side by side. Verstappen defending. Ricciardo's going. Man, that looks like a good battle to watch on TV. Ricciardo and Verstappen side by side. Oh, through turn 3. That's tasty. Raikkonen will be catching up to him, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, keep battling Red Bulls. Keep going at each other. Man, these tyres have gone off very quickly. They're only going to last a few laps. I'll drag them out as long as I can. Verstappen's already in. Has he got damage? You would have to assume damage for that early. Unless they've made a decision to go on a big undercut. Which is going to work for him, let's be honest. Unless he comes out in big traffic. Interesting call from Red Bull there. So that leaves Danny Rick behind myself. Kimi Raikkonen promoted to 3rd due to the pit stops. We'll continue on and pit on lap 6, like I said I would. So I want to draw out those soft tyres. As I get myself all crossed up. Get the car resettled. Raikkonen not pitting. Oh, if he pits lap 6 as well, that's going to be really awkward. Because then we're going to hold him up if he pits lap 6 as well. Daniel Ricciardo. Right behind us. Closing up. Still lap 6 of 36 and it's going well so far. Front end definitely starting to scrub across the track though, so we do need to come in for those harder tyres. Ricciardo's looking to come past, I'm going to cut him off. Slow him down as much as possible, and now here we come into the pit lane. Just got that slowed down. Kimi's not coming in. Okay, good. Good. Come on, Ferrari. Fit the good tyres. Beautiful 1.9 second pit stop. Fantastic stuff from the Ferrari boys. Please. Oh, the train. Magnussen's at the head of a train. Perez and Gutierrez and Palmer and Grosjean. Oh my god, it's chaos. It's absolute pandemonium. What have I come out into? Please no. I don't want to be ready. Clench the butt cheeks. Oh, I stuck my nose. I have absolutely no right to stick my nose in there. But I got away with it. Perez and Gutierrez going side by side. Gutierrez ultra soft is going to be going off the cliff. And we've come out ahead of Verstappen, which I'd kind of hoped we would have done. Kimi's in the pits now. That's exactly what I expected. That's fine. Gutierrez, don't you think about sending one down the inside, son? I'm going to have DRS on old Sergio. We'll blast past him down the straight. And we're ahead of Kimi. Lovely, 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 lovely. My only concern now is Magnussen, not Magnussen, sorry, Ricciardo is in fresh air up the front on super soft tyres. Now they're worn, but he has got the fastest car on the grid. So I am willing to bet he is going to be putting in the lap times that are required from him. I also don't know, as I get that completely wrong, what tyres Kimi put on. And apparently I'm carrying front wing damage. Not too sure where I did that, but okay. Either way, we're going to look to get past the Renault as quickly as possible. We'll do that on the main straight before turn 1. Excellent stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Danny Rick's come out. He's come out in the lead. Not for long, though. This is for Canada. Down the inside. Hang him out to dry it. There you go. Have some of that. Back into the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix. And now it's the waiting game. We have until lap 25 until our next scheduled pit stop. So Daniel Ricciardo is going to have to do it on the track, which he couldn't do in Canada. He took us out in Canada rather than get past us. So we'll see what he's like around Austria, as he now has DRS and slipstream. Is he going to try and make a move into turn 1? No, he's not. Hopefully we can get a good enough exit to build a bit of a gap. It's a small one. We're going to have to look to go defensive maybe into turn 2. Is he close enough? We'll move across anyway. Oh, he closed up a lot of ground. A lot of ground. But we shut the door. That, of course, compromised his exit. I don't know where Max has fallen in all of this. How far down the field Max Verstappen has gone. On the power too early through there. That's put me in a very bad position. Oh, it's... that's Danny Rick. There he goes. Foolish mistakes on my part there. Just gotta stay close to him. Ah, I've ruined it. I went too deep into the corner, and I'd have been able to stick behind him and get a good slipstream up towards turn 2. Haven't been able to do so. That's a little disappointing. Magnussen still going long on them softs. Although Raikkonen, I think, is going to be all over him. Ricciardo's as good as gone. That's fine. It happens. That Red Bull is the much faster car. and I'm carrying front wing damage, so it probably was going to be a sooner rather than later. Or, he was, you know, he was going to get past me eventually. Let's be realistic here. It's just about keeping concentration. Keep putting in the lap times and concentrating now. Don't letting it get to us. That's usually when I make my mistakes, when something gets to me. It's about not letting that happen. Concentrate. Keep up the consistency. Kimi's having a hard time getting past Magnussen, you know. That long left-hander will be the death of me. I can't get it right. It's so hard. That corner's satisfying to get right. If only I could get them both right at the same time. That'd be kind of cool. Wow. Completely off my game there. Raikkonen finally threw on Magnussen. He'll probably close me down sooner rather than later. Just realised if I had, I suppose not. I was going to say if the mandatory tyre was the soft tyre, sorry, the VSC. The mandatory tyre was the old super soft. Technically, if you started on it, then you could do a one stop. But then I realised that I qualified within the top 10, meaning I couldn't do that. But guys outside the top 10 could definitely go super soft then soft. 100%. It's probably why Red Bull came in early, realising that they had to run another set of super soft tyres.
Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Well, that was that for the VSC. Not too sure why. I didn't see anyone retired. Did anyone notice any kind of retirement? Any kind of retirement shtick up the top? Anyone see anything? We are saving fuel. Relax. There's the retirement. Jensen Button's out of the race. Looks like he's had an engine failure on the way up to turn 2. Man, Ricciardo has just found some speed after that restart. He is gone. Yep, that was that's my own version of turn 1. Hope you guys liked it. Yep, there's the McLaren. The very stricken McLaren. Not even half distance yet. Look at that. We're only on lap 15. Long way to go in this race yet. Oh dear. That was an absolutely diabolical way to take the final corner. The car was all out of shape. Who's got an issue with their car? Speaking of car, I want to know my vehicle condition. Uh-huh. Gonna mention anything about the front wing? Okay. So there's a car limping around the circuit at the moment. So someone has a puncture. Danny Rick's heading towards them now. They're not going that slowly though, so... Oh, we're going to catch him in the worst possible place. Alright, it's Pascal Wehrlein. Thank you, Pascal. I will take the DRS that you've given me. Kimi's catching me. That's not surprising me with the way that I'm driving, if I'm 100% honest, but Kimi is catching me. Apparently the pit window is anywhere from lap 21. Are you sure? No, Jeff. You're going to tell me to convert to a 3-stop. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, no, you're trying to bring my stop 2 laps forward. The Super Softs won't go 14 laps. So... these soft tyres are starting to feel diabolical. Austria is doing that thing where it wears the tyres out very quickly. Then again, I did the tyre degradation test, as you do in practice. And it's very easy to get it purple around here, but it's very easy to fail it. Like, if you push, like obviously you're doing in the race, you're constantly trying to do good lap times. You wear the tyres out so much. And I think that's probably what's happening here. But I need to stretch these softs, because there's no way in hell I'm doing a 3-stop. That's just not happening. Also, I'm just going to flick that to a no, because the front wing isn't affecting me that much. So when I do change tyres, I don't lose any dramatic time. Only time I'm really losing is through the final 2 corners, and that's more due to my own mistakes more than anything else. 1:10.8. It's not awful. Kimi's dropped off the pace a little bit as well.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes. You're sat in P2. Ricardo ahead. Our gap to the car in front is
7.1 to Ricardo is.
They're on old softs. Our gap behind is 5.3 seconds. They're on old softs. 6 laps until your pit window is open. 18 laps to go.
Oh Christ, we've only just passed half distance. How have we only just passed half distance? The gap to Kimi is extending, and I'm very curious as to why.
The gap to the car behind is 6.4 seconds. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 12.5.
Kimi's lapping very slowly.
7.8 seconds.
Unless he's randomly been hit with what I've got now, where the softs are just not responding. Now, if that's the case, I'm totally fine with that. But a 2-3 for Ferrari would be a top result. And I'd rather him not retire like I'm fearing. We're kind of in no man's land at the moment, really. Ricciardo up ahead is too fast, and Raikkonen is now falling back when he was catching us. So, I mean, our lap time's been very consistent over the past few laps, and we're saving a good amount of fuel. I should be able just about to get to lap 24, I think, is when I... then again, I'd rather get to 25, which would mean pushing these softs quite far, but then it definitely means I only have to make 2 stops. Danny Rick's caught up to traffic. Well, end of lap 21, beginning of lap 22, we have 9 seconds to the car ahead, about 9 seconds to the car behind. I don't know who's in 4th place, because Raikkonen has officially one Gulf of Mexico between him and the next car. Even though the Ferrari isn't like a very clear second fastest car, this race weekend apparently showing that it is. Kimmy's back to catching me ever so slightly. Which is fine. I'm fine for Kimmy to start catching me at this point. Managed to build a healthy gap to Kimmy. So we'll be able to come in, fit the super softs in a couple of laps time, and then make it nicely to the end. I've saved up a nice bit of fuel as well, so we'll be able to have a little bit of a play, turn up the fuel mixture a little bit. I did doubt running the softs in the middle stint, but seeing as that's what everyone else did, I think we've made a smart decision. I was debating on the in-lap, switching it and going on to the super softs for my second stint, but apparently mirroring everyone else has worked out quite well. Yeah. bit of a nothing race, really. Not like a nothing race. It's just, you know, not really a lot has happened. It's quite odd, really, all things considered. Funny thing is, Daniel Ricciardo pitted for the softs later than anyone else, so he could probably go to a set of ultra softs at the end. All things considered, I think he probably will as well. I wouldn't blame him. Right. Well, that was a bad lap for us, and that means Kimi's going to have gained quite a bit of time. Yeah, he's definitely come back. He's almost gone through what I went through, where they dropped off and they come back for like a second bite of the cherry in life. But obviously you're not getting that crispness that you get from when they're first on. But nope. Sorry, Jeff. Kind of really bad for you to tell me as I came in, but oh well. Super soft. 2.8. That was a slow one from Ferrari. A whole second slower. At least we're going to come out in... No, we're not going to come out in lovely fresh air, because there goes Verstappen. That explains where the whole Gulf of Mexico space went. It's Max Verstappen. Who's of course in third place after he was one of the first to pit, because he started on super softs and was battling with me for the lead and was one of the first to pit. So I suppose why not him be this far down? Admittedly, the field was very bunched up when he did pit, so that's probably why he has fallen down the field just a wee bit. We're now going to use these fresh tyres and spare fuel that we have and run a few laps in a nice, lovely high mixture. Kimi in the pits, no surprise there. Max is also in by the looks of things. Ricciardo also looks like he came in. So, that's it. Status quo restored. No, Max did not go in. Max is still up the road. He's probably going to try going a bit long and then fit in ultra softs to be like the fastest man alive at the end of the race. Doing what Daniel Ricciardo is doing. Well, it's certainly going okay. Still running net second. It's going to be a personal best. It's not going to be a very quick lap. Could have probably got that to a 108. It's probably been my last lap running rich for a little while. So yeah, let's go for a 108 if we can. know these tyres need to make it to the end, but, you know, I'll take some life out of them for like a lap or two. As we set the fastest middle sector of the race. That's how you do it. Daniel Ricciardo with a 1.9.0. Ah, there's a 3-second time penalty for running too wide off the exit of the penultimate corner. But we did a 108, so that's, you know, it's questionable now due to the exceeding track limits, but whatever. It's whatever. We did a 108.8. I'm happy with that. And now we got a 3-second time, haven't we? Max is... I would assume Max is still going to make a pit stop. Otherwise, he's run very long on these soft compound tyres. Like, very long. So I'm going to assume he's going to... Well, there's... Ricciardo smashes me. Lovely. Yep, Max is in. That's for a set of Ultra Softs. That is 100% for a set of Ultra Soft tyres. Can't believe it's lap 30. Raikkonen's got a bit of traffic ahead. He'll more than likely pass him on this straight. Daniel Ricciardo has just disappeared into the distance, really. I'm not surprised. You know, it would have been the aspect of if I had managed to keep him behind me, he would have got me in the pit stop phases anyway. So, it is what it is. Kimi did not get past them on the straight. In fact, he's stuck behind them a little bit. Bit deep into turn 1, not ideal. Now all we have to worry about is the tyres lasting to the end, which based upon how long they've already been on, I've got 38% on the left front. I'm not very confident, if I'm 100% honest with everyone. But I suppose we'll see. Back end kicking out horribly. We've got a bit of an issue with our 3-second time penalty in the fact that Kimi Raikkonen is catching us, and Max Verstappen's going to be catching just as quickly on Ultra Softs, and the realisation has just hit me that we have a 3-second time penalty, and that could mean a demotion, depending on how quick we are being caught, from 2nd to 4th. So I kind of need to find some lap time from somewhere. Going that deep into turn 2 certainly isn't going to help my case. Max is of course going to be the fastest man on track at the moment. I've just realised I need to get out of this cruise mode that I've been in. And... again, I've got... these tyres are going off. And Kimi's only 5 seconds behind me. And he's catching at more than 2 seconds a lap. Well, he's going to gain more than 2 seconds in the next few laps. Oh dear. This could be about to go very pear-shaped for me. So let's try it a little bit. Yep, and there's Verstappen. There is Max Verstappen. I've all of a sudden realised that things aren't quite what they seem. It was a better lap, a 10.0. Kimi's gaining. Kimi's gaining fast.
Kimi behind. Okay, the gap behind is 4.4 seconds. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute.
They took half a second out of me that time around. Plus my tyres are about to hit the cliff. He's on a lap younger tyres. Oh dear. All of a sudden my world is coming crashing down around me. I've got the final sector completely wrong. Oh dear, Kimi's going to be right up my chuff. 3.4 to Kimi. I reckon Kimi might get past me. It's more about where Max Verstappen is. Oh, getting turn 3 horribly wrong.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
He's less than 3 seconds behind now, is Kimi. Definitely less than 3 seconds behind. Keep braking on that curb and it's really annoying. Oh, Max is just there.
This is your final lap of the race.
This is getting tense. Kimi's just there and Max is just behind him. Right, I've got to leave. I have to leave it in standard now. I have to. Otherwise I won't have enough fuel to make it across the finish line. Daniel Ricciardo wins the Austrian Grand Prix by a country mile. Kimi Raikkonen's going to get second place due to my 3-second time penalty. Am I going to be on the podium? The answer is a resounding yes, hopefully. I don't think Max. Oh, it's close. Did we get it?
Top job.
Did we get it? Yes, we got P3. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's frustrating it's not P2, but I'll take P3. Okay.
This is where they all want to be. Here come the top three then, out onto the podium after a fascinating Grand Prix.
P3, boys. P3 at the Austrian Grand Prix. I'll take that. I'll take that. Just ran too wide out of one of the corners and it cost me. The DNF streak is over. It's finally over. Oh, we beat Verstappen by 3/10.
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today.
We beat him by 3/10. Wow. Yeah, that those last 4 laps when I realised the actual gravity of the situation was quite tense. Verstappen doing 3 stops in the end. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. He definitely would have gone ultras at the end. Sergio Perez, first of the 1 stops. Up from 15th to 8th. Hulkenberg, the second 1-stop guy, going from 17th to 11th. The Force Indias are like one of the slowest cars in this career mode, so you know that's good for them to get points. You know, it's good for those guys to get points. Everyone up to Alonso was lapped. Jenson Button, of course, the only retiree. Yeah, so Daniel Ricciardo, man, that guy just disappeared into the distance. I mean, the Mercedes were pretty far back. The DNF streak is finally over. Finally over. Daniel Ricciardo takes the lead, the Drivers' Championship. We lost 3 more points to Kimi, but we finally finished a race. And we finished it in the points. There's our resource points. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't think that's enough to get me the upgrade that oh, it might be enough to get me the upgrade that I want. It might be. But is it, though? Is it? Yeah, our survey says... Oh, it's not! I want the downforce upgrade, damn it. I need 13 points. Come on. Come on. Oh, I want an upgrade for next time out, so I'm going to take the chassis weight upgrade. Wow. Let's head on over to the trophy room. 3rd place! The bronze medal! I'll take the bronze medal. Look at that. That was a nice race. I like Austria. I mean, let's look at my Austrian Grand Prix history. We got 6th last year and 3rd. So 3rd is my, joint best finish there. It's it's alright. It's nothing special. It's alright. So, next time out is... It's 10. It's the British Grand Prix. It's my home Grand Prix. We can hope for another podium there. The win, of course, would be fantastic if we could win. If we could win, that would be best case scenario. But, obviously, the Red Bull is ridiculously OP, so we have to bear that in mind. British Grand Prix history, we got a 10th last year, and we got 2nd in Season 1. So we're going to, of course, look to, go for second. I think second would be a good, but bear in mind the pace of the Red Bulls. I think third. You know, realistically, I don't think if the strategy had played out the way everyone wanted it to, we wouldn't have beat Max Verstappen today. We were lucky to beat him anyway. So yeah, well, that was a good one. That. Thank you for all those that come out. As always, the British Grand Prix is more than likely going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow I am accepting the delivery of the new PC parts, so that will be very exciting news. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed. Thanks for all those coming out. I will see you all next time.